Yes, we are live. It is Monday. It is a Monday. It is very early. It's a very early day on Monday. Exactly. Definitely, the Kraken are have not been that hot on this road trip, unfortunately. So things could happen tonight, leaving the Kraken losing. It should theoretically be the Kraken's game, but we should have won last yesterday as the Leafs, but we didn't. I don't think he will, Jamie. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it really should have. Yeah, right. Trish is coming back. Always. Yeah, give it time. I thought the first rule wasn't get your ding dong out. Nobody cares. Oh, hey, Jake Hudson. How you doing, mate? Also, welcome to anyone who's joined me from his stream as well. I just got raided. First time I've legitimately got raided. Like it. Yeah, arena adverts mean absolutely nothing, Jamie. Jake Hudson. Husdon. Husdon, I think is how you pronounce his last name. He's been watching my channel for quite a long time. He just doesn't normally comment too much, but he's been watching me for a very long time. Yeah, yeah, obviously. Same, yeah. Hey, Jake. Yeah. I told him. Nice. Somebody lost their job for that. Hey, son. Cheers, Bork. Thank you, my son. Oh, nice, Caden. Thank you for the update. I don't know who that is, but that's good. Yeah. He found it on the BBC website. Because BBC, in this case, is using its second meaning. How are you today, my son? I'm sad. I'm not doing too bad. You can have Ronnie. You can have Ronnie. No, I've already got Spaghetti and Bork. I've got enough children, thank you. Because it's funny, KK. Because it's funny. Oh, the Bruins are playing. I wonder how they're doing. Redirect. Oh, the Bruins are beating the Senators 3-1. Right. Um, yeah. That's the way you raid. Uh, okay. We're not American, her son, so that holiday means literally nothing. That's good to hear, Caden. KK's apparently working. I'm on there at the moment. I'm just using X stream until something else becomes more available. We are quite early though. Yeah, well, oh, excuse me. Ah, that's good, Caden. Yeah, I'll look into more biscuits, Jamie, but it's just what I have that's available. Yeah, Avatar.
Has that been? No. Wow. Hello, everybody. That's been
What?
muted the whole time, apparently, and you guys can still hear me. or no, or what? How did that end up muted? How have you guys been able to hear me if that was muted the whole time? Or how the hell did I mute that?
I don't know, Dave. Being silly? Magic?
Yeah, I know, but was I muted here? Like, I literally... Oh, yeah. It's Family Day for us today. Happy Family Day to any Canadian viewers.
What am I doing tomorrow? We have a Leafs game at 7:30, so if I get home early enough, I might be able to play some Hogwarts Legacy. Great, Wednesday's Dynamite. Fantastic. Oh, nah, I guess. Oh, best film my video tonight then.
You know that's me trying to impersonate the Harry Potter like theme song, right?
Very poorly, yes.
Very poorly, but how you doing, Bork? By the way. Yeah, you know why they came up with Canada Day, or not Canada Day, but Family Day, Tom? Because working class people went, you know what? The States get a day in between Christmas and Easter. That's a holiday, President's Day. Why don't we have one? Well, because we don't have one. Well, why don't we make one? And they called it Family Day. It's meant to, give you one extra day before Easter to spend with your loved ones, do whatever it is you need to do. Everything shuts down. And
apart from half the things that probably stay open, like, I don't know one. Here's an extra bank holiday that half the industries don't get off. Thanks.
No, like if it is open, it closes early, like ridiculously early. Or like they just rotate people faster, like in and out. You only work like 4 or 5 hours, and then you're out. Switch to somebody else, and we close early. Is Root Sports English or what? Because like these.
Yeah.
Is it?
Oh, no, I'm aware.
Where is Root Sports from?
I think it's part of the SPF. Or something like that.
Oh, okay. So it's based in Seattle. It's a Seattle channel. They focus on Seattle-based teams, Seattle and Portland-based teams.
Yeah. We get our own network day, basically.
No, Bork.
Wario just
No.
came.
And
Hello.
I'm alright. Hello, Mario.
Hello.
Sorry. I'm in the middle of a laugh because Tom, every time you
No,
come
I mean,
in...
like, they don't, like, Wii Sports is like a dedicated TV channel, whereas we don't get on in the UK.
Oh, thank you very
Hey,
much for the
Preston.
like.
You can support whatever team you want, Preston. But I'm still going to say go Kraken go.
Yep. That's
Good luck
the
to your
thing
shot.
here is even though we are primarily Leafs fans, then secondary Kraken fans, we still believe that other people should be entitled to their fandom, and we're not toxic to the point of like you have to cheer for our team. Matter of fact, we welcome the
Yeah,
competition in our chat. A little banter
Exactly.
makes things fun.
Yeah, America, but not UK. Jamie. Yeah, go Kraken go. We... Damn, that's not good. Hayden. Oh, that's an interesting fact. Thank you for that, ball.
Kurt Cobain would have been 56 years old today. Holy crap.
Yeah, but to watch it on TV, Jamie, you go to BT Sports, Sky Sports, or one of those channels. Yes, every team has their own internet thing.
But he's not
Watch on
here.
TV, you
Blew
have
his
that.
brains out. Might have been murdered by his ex-wife.
Preston, if you go to Google and search onhockey.tv, that is a site where you will be able to watch this game. BT, Jamie. Ball. B and a T. Like the biggest sporting thing in the UK. Where most of our stuff comes on. Yeah, they're really arcade then. Yeah, but Sky Sports has started dropping off, Jamie, considering the fact BT Sports picked up a lot of the contracts for sports. BT Sports has become a big thing, considering the fact it has a lot of the Premier League now. Sky Sports wasn't what it used to be. BT Sports has WWE, and, like, it's getting bigger. I'll just be like me and don't use any of this.
They really don't like YouTube's algorithm. Really doesn't like you, Last of Us.
No?
No.
Why?
Why? Because that one's not limited. They told me that one of the episodes was going to stay unlimited.
Yeah, all of mine have ads.
What?
How does that logic
Oh,
work?
would you imagine that? Episode 3, the one that everybody seems to have a problem with, is the only one that has limited ads so far, except for
Mine
yesterday's.
have ads.
My episode 2 is also limited. Mind you, I have a lot of limited ones that I didn't know I have to request reviews, so I have a lot of limited ad.
The one I
ones.
lost ads on was the 16th of January episode of Raw this year. It's the only thing that they've left unlimited. And I have no idea why. Apart from that, nothing else is limited. I've got to scroll a long time to find the last. Before that, what's limited? Oh, NHL Toronto Maple Leafs versus Minnesota Wild on the 25th of November 2022 as limited. Red Wing
5 crust types? Thick? Okay, well, there they just listed them off. I was like, thick crust, thin crust, stuffed crust.
Cobain didn't do it. It's been scientifically proven where the shell of that bullet landed was scientifically impossible to have landed where it did if he shot the gun. He didn't do it to himself. He was taken out because he wanted to quit the music business. He was murdered. He wanted to quit. His wife didn't like it. The industry didn't like it, so they took care of the problem.
He also, the reason he wanted to quit was, I don't think he liked the music that he was being forced to make.
He didn't like the lifestyle or anything. He was the kind of guy that wanted just a simple, quiet life. Didn't like the fame or anything like that. He didn't want it. Didn't want the lifestyle. He just wanted to have a nice, chill life.
But he also wanted to make music.
Yeah, he wanted to make music, but he couldn't do that without having the lifestyle. So he just wanted to leave the lifestyle. It wouldn't surprise me if it was Courtney Love. She really didn't want him to quit music business.
Wow, are we seriously stuck with Extreme?
No, go into the show link, scroll all the way up, and go to where it says Leafs and Kraken in the wrestling section and use the Seattle Kraken's free streams. And then just click play.
I've got both links open, Tom, to see which one's faster. But they're not even showing the same thing.
The Kraken one is by far more ahead.
What, Extreme?
No, go into show links and go to free streams in the Leafs and Kraken section at the top of the.
Okay, sorry. Hold on, one step at a time. I gotta go to your thing. Find show links. There it is. And then I'm going where?
And you just under AW pay-per-view, you'll see Leafs and Kraken, and go to the one that says Seattle Kraken live stream. And just click play.
Leafs Kraken free streams, you said? The first one?
Yeah. Yep, and then just click play.
Okay. And all the other ones are pale in comparison to that. Okay.
Mostly chat to our chat. Maple Leafs, Bruins, Devils, and Kraken. Yeah, they're some solid teams that could win the Stanley Cup this year.
Hurricanes. Ow. Fuck, that just bit my tongue. Oh. I'm sorry, I know what I said, but I just took a great big chunk out of my tongue. You know, that's the player they're showing now, Erik Karlsson, defenseman. That could be somebody the Leafs are maybe looking at. Not that's me creating rumors, but somebody good on the defensive line. Somebody to get rid of Hall. Yeah. We got Riley and whoever we trade for, Giordano and whoever on the next line, or whoever Riley's usually paired with. So Brody, I think. Right?
Chance of what, Jamie?
People still think Tupac's alive because there's people who... Listen, 1 in a million means there's 700,000 people who look exactly like you.
Yeah, and these people say, oh, he's on this island and he looks exactly the same as he did when he died. No. If Tupac was alive, he wouldn't look the same as he did in 1997. Or whenever he died. About 97? Late 90s, wasn't it?
Yeah, because most artists, like myself included, have a backlog of crap on our computers and tapes and whatever of music that we just didn't release because we didn't feel it fit in with the album, or it didn't fit in with the style, or it didn't fit in with the image that I was trying to portray, so I didn't put it out, right? Like I have a song called Crazy Dave, an Introduction, and Sleepy Hollow, 2 songs that are literally about me murdering my audience that'll never get released because I don't identify with it anymore. I wrote it because we were doing a Halloween in August type thing. He died in '96, by the way, Tom.
Yeah.
I know, I set him right up for it, and he didn't do it. Waste of space sometimes. I set you up for an easy dad joke, and you didn't take it, Tom.
So I should have Jesse in here.
I bit my tongue and I went F. I bit my tongue and I waited for a second and I'm like, I know what I said. Literally set you up for it, and you said nothing.
Hello, people. No, I didn't take that.
Jon Moxley in AEW currently has 99 wins on his overall record. If Moxley defeats Evil Uno this Wednesday, which, let's face it, if he doesn't, it's damn stupid. On Dynamite, which we likely will, there we go. He will have 100 victories in AEW, which is the most for any wrestler in the company. According to Cage Match, Moxley has an 86% win ratio overall in AEW. Cool? First off, he wouldn't be living in California. If anything, he was told to go hide. Never be seen again.
Yeah, these rumours don't work, unfortunately, with considering the fact we're in 2023, and anyone who was remotely like that would have been immediately, there would be 1,000 pictures, video cameras, and news crews everywhere going to find that person. If there was a wave of actually being truthful, you'd have journalists everywhere trying to break the story that Princess Diana, too bad, this person's alive, this person's alive. They would break the news about that.
Oh, James Reimer playing in net, and Martin Jones in net for Seattle. You were wrong. It's not Groovy. It's not Groovy. We got Jonesy in net tonight. Hopefully he can snap back from the slump that he was on. I mean, he wasn't doing bad, but he wasn't doing that great neither, so. Princess Diana.
No national anthems?
No, they often gloss over them in the... Already a shot on goal for the Sharks. Rebound goes into the corner, and ooh, that was a nice hit by San Jose. Already one off the post too. Let's go. It's hit by number 19. Who's 19? Eberle? Who's 19, Tom, for Seattle?
Yeah, I'm unfortunately not familiar with numbers as much.
Oh. Well, he had a nice play and almost broke out into the San Jose zone.
What did I tell you, Jamie? That was going to be that person. Told you.
All right, Avatar, that's fine. We love it. We love it.
Oh, thank you, Avatar. I'm glad you got both last streams open.
Tom, tomorrow, I'm going to try and get up a little bit earlier. Borderlands or Pokemon, do you think?
Borderlands, because you really want to play it with Jesse.
Well, Jesse really wants to play that with me.
Exactly, so play Borderlands.
Do Pokemon on Wednesday then?
I'm not surprised the family wanted privacy, Jamie. They've just heard the devastating news that their family member has been found found there. Like, why the hell do you want to talk to the news? Media just is so impersonal a lot of the time. Yeah, I thought I wish I heard him. It's March 6th, and yes, Joseph. Neither do I, Bork.
Okay, how far ahead is Caden, or is he just pulling our leg?
No, we put Joe.
Oh, okay. Because I was sitting there with my, like, if the Kraken had scored within, like, the next, like, 10 seconds, I was clicking that button. Not to ban, but, like, hey,
No.
click. You gotta wait for us. Like, otherwise, what's the bloody point of this?
Oh, thank you, Avatar. We appreciate you liking the streams.
Yeah, man, you gotta smash the crap out of that like button, so that way there's no unclicking it.
No, he's not having a match, Joseph. Johnson's coming back to set his match up with Austin Theory.
Who?
Having a match. John
Cena? No, I thought. No. Seth Rollins is with Logan Paul. Wonder why Seth Rollins didn't want to work with Theory.
Maybe because I've had a match 1,000 times already, and he probably wants an opponent that he isn't Austin Theory now.
Somebody didn't want to work with, or maybe wasn't it supposed to be Logan Paul and Cena refused because Paul's so inexperienced or something like that.
No idea.
Right, Bork? You gotta smash the like button, because then you can't unclick it. If you smash the button, you break it. Break the button, can't unclick it. Can't re-click it.
You've got a lot to watch, and it's mostly boring, Brandon, so I really wouldn't. Because that's like 5 years, mate. 4 or 5 years. And I'm gonna be perfectly honest, WWE hasn't been that entertaining over the last 4 years.
All right, well, what do you need to know? Roman has been absolutely dominant. He has smashed everybody in the locker room. Some of them twice.
He's won about 3 matches clean in that entire time.
Yeah.
Most of the time he wins by interference or shenanigans.
Referee gets taken out. It's a no DQ match in the first place. Falls count anywhere. Last man standing. He literally handcuffed KO to a post and had a 30 count. It was like a 3-minute 10 count. It was literally KO and Roman Reigns became a real life Frieza fight. A 10 count lasted 30 minutes.
Yeah.
There's your Dragon Ball reference for the day, folks. But, Roman has been, champion for 900 days now? He's been champion for almost 3 years since he came back.
Yep.
Yeah, it's laughable now, because, it's a Frieza fight. He has to stay down for 10 seconds, but he's chained to the post for 5 minutes. Roman should have lost the title there, but it wasn't in the script, so...
like Beth missing a cue to break up the edge pin, so he had to actually kick out Elimination Chamber. Good job, Beth. Edge saw that she wasn't going to make it, so had to kick it out.
Yeah, that's why if you want to know if a match is going to continue, look at the pin person's eyes. If their eyes are closed and they're just kind of laying there chilling, then they're throughout the whole, like even up to the 2 count, then they're losing. If they open their eyes at 2 or they've got their eyes open before 2, they're not losing at that particular pin because they're watching for the ref's hand for their count. No, according to Jamie, the rumor has it. The rumor mill is saying that Roman Reigns might have his belts until SummerSlam now because he's not taking the time off after Mania.
Hulk Hogan held it for 1,200 and something days, Brandon. Hogan held the belt for like 4 years. He was nowhere near touching Bruno's record. No one's touching Bruno's record. That thing will stand the test of time now. Business is too different. Business is way.
Well, people are different too. Like we've developed this need to have varied content on a regular basis because we can watch whatever we want wherever we want to.
When Bruno had it, there was 3 shows a month when Bruno held it. There wasn't weekly shows and monthly pay-per-views. It was, you got these like 4 or 5 events a month and that's it. It was a lot easier to hold a belt for multiple years at that point.
Nope, I acknowledge that I'm tired of listening to the Tribal Chief.
KK, you are factually incorrect. The World Heavyweight Championship is the big gold belt. Hulk Hogan held the WWF Championship. The World Heavyweight is the big gold belt. 2 different belts. World Heavyweight refers to that thing, not that. It's just he's considered the WWF.
By the way,
champion.
if I had $250 the other day, I would have had a World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, one of the pawn shops downtown Brampton had a belt in the window. I asked them how much. They went $250. I was like, let me check my bank. I'm like, I'm broke. I'm sorry.
Damn. Well, that's not good, Jamie. Sami Zayn did very well, Joseph.
That, you know what? Sami Zayn is the only thing keeping this whole Roman Reigns thing going. He's the only reason that this is still interesting.
Yes, he is.
Otherwise, Roman Reigns has gone through everybody else. He's gone through KO, Braun Strowman, Goldberg, The Fiend, Bray Wyatt. Like, and yes, I'm classifying.
Billy, God damn it! You remember he beat the hell out of Jay for not joining him?
Right, he beat Jay.
To join the Bloodline, he beat Jay up like 2 pay-per-view matches.
And like week in and week out in between them. He beat Jey Uso. He beat. Let's see, who else is a big name? Roman, what? Why is he going to NXT? That's a demotion, man. Why is he going to go to NXT? He's the face of the freaking company. He's not going to NXT.
Why are you asking yourself, Colton?
Oh, yeah, so he can have 3 belts? What, he's going to hold 2 in his hands and 1 in his teeth? Like... No, I know. Butch did it because he's crazy, right? When he was the bruiserweight, I can't remember even what his original name was anymore.
Pete Dunne.
Pete Dunne. He needs to go back to that. That was a normal name. I loved it. Yeah, but like he was doing it because he was a wild, crazy animal, right? Like that was his whole gimmick. Roman would be doing it because he doesn't have enough hands to hold the gold. Like, he doesn't need the NXT title.
Yeah. Hey, if you want to know a fun fact, I want you to guess, who has the most points as a brother duo in the NHL?
Who has the most points as a brother duo in the NHL? That would have to be the Sedin brothers, Daniel and Hendrik, from Vancouver.
Wayne Gretzky. His brother has 4 NHL points. They have the most points in the NHL as a brother duo.
Oh, okay. Piss off of it. If you're really not, if you're not taking the piss, because Gretzky's obviously going to hold it, right? Anybody he's paired with, but it would probably honestly go secondly to the Sedin brothers.
Most likely, yeah. Well, yeah, because his brother played 13 NHL games and got 4 points.
Yeah, the Sharks have a really cool logo, is what I'll give them. I'm not particular for the Sharks, but they have a really cool logo. Just like it's a shark biting through a hockey stick. Like, that is absolutely cool. I wanted Sammy to win, because if Sammy had won, I'd have a point in our standings, and nobody else would. But instead, Sammy lost, and well, I mean, I don't know about not being able to handle the Tribal Chief, but I think on that particular night, Tribal Chief definitely was better. Sammy definitely held his own.
I'm reading this thing, Dave. The Sutter family have the most overall points for a set of family. 6 brothers have 2,934 points. What's funny is Gretzky has more points than 5 of them combined. It took all 6 of them to get more than Gretzky. 6 players have just slightly more points than Gretzky on his own.
Gretzky was a fantastic player in a very different time. Goalies didn't like. Most goalies play a hybrid style now, where it's mostly butterfly but partly standing, and we're moving into a very butterfly based goaltending thing, where it covers most of the bottom of the net. There was a lot of them where you just, like, if you go back and watch old hockey, they're literally just sliding it into the net, sliding it into the net. The goalie's gone. Like, goaltending has changed a lot, the league has changed a lot, and that's why Gretzky's records will remain to be what they are.
For now, until they get broken eventually.
Thanks, Ronnie. How you doing, by the way? Welcome back.
Yeah, Sammy could handle the Tribal Chief. The Tribal Chief had help by multiple people to win. Sammy very nearly won that match.
Several times.
we're getting a power play.
That's B-E-E-N, Ronnie. Burkovsky and...
Also, I'm pretty sure Joseph asked how you were doing, and you probably should have put that comment to him who asked you, not somebody in this chat who didn't ask you.
Wait, what?
Somebody was talking to Ronnie, and I think he put his answer to that question in your chat.
No, I also asked him how he's doing.
Oh.
I watch playoff football, if I'm honest. I might cover the Bills coming up this year. I'm starting to get more and more into it the more Super Bowls I cover. So I might start to cover more football games as long as they don't interfere with wrestling, hockey, or anything else that I have planned for any particular day. But I think I'm going to start scheduling around them. I never really watched because I didn't have an understanding of the rules strong enough to be able to comprehend what was going on or why or.
Yeah, Burakovsky and I'm not sure how to pronounce the last one. Yeah, the second one.
I pronounce that Donskoy is how I pronounce it.
He's not played all year.
Who?
He's not played all year.
Burakovsky?
No, Burakovsky's a bit recent. The second one has been out all season.
Oh, okay. I'm not as familiar with... The Kraken did a lot of changing over the summer, so I'm not as familiar with theirs. I didn't think I'd cover half as many games as I covered for the Kraken this year, so I didn't study them up as much as I did for the Leafs, right?
Yeah. I'm very familiar with that squad. Yeah, I'd stop Brandon. Why? You're not going to get anything. Go and beat these people up. That's all you need to know. Like, there's no context of the story that you've missed.
Tom, it's pronounced Donskoy.
Donskoy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been out pretty much all season. I don't even think I've actually watched him play yet. Great, Bruins won. Awful, Ronnie, that's just awful.
Oh, don't watch anything from 2020, man. Drew McIntyre was the Cooties champion, and he was holding up the company as best he could. But
Irma doesn't quote unquote beat people. They have a little bit of a match. He nearly loses, and then interference.
And then Roman gets the win.
Yeah, most of his matches were just that.
Yeah, but the Thunderdome was awful.
Yeah, it really was. I kept asking, why didn't you go on it? Because I don't want to sit still, not drinking, eating, anything. Like, they were very strict on their rule set, on what you could and couldn't do while on it. No, Drew was not cool. Drew's title reign was terrible. Yeah, because they piped in crowd noise, Brandon. They even said that Thunderdome were going to have artificial crowd noises. Yes, they did, Brandon. Yes, they did. There's a whole long list of rules.
Yeah, and then and as you weren't technically allowed to stream on another platform while you were on the Thunderdome, like, it was ridiculous.
Yeah, you couldn't do it. Like, there was a whole list of rules you had to agree to, or they'll kick you off. Probably not, Ronnie, considering the fact they normally announce the first Hall of Fame participant on a third-party platform.
So have they announced anything for Hall of Fame this year?
Not yet.
Isn't that like the same weekend as WrestleMania?
From what I've heard, I think it's going to be after SmackDown if it's anything like it was last year. It'll go SmackDown then Hall of Fame, which is what they did last year.
So it'll go Raw, SmackDown, Hall of Fame, NXT pay-per-view, night 1, night 2.
WrestleMania night 1, WrestleMania night 2, and then a Raw. Yeah.
Okay. Look energetic, bro. I'm bipolar. I suffer from depression. Look energetic. You're asking a lot there with just that one thing.
That's fine. Yeah.
How do you look energetic but not move? Oh, SmackDown is just better written.
Also helps that it's not 3 hours. Well, maybe make the show more entertaining so I don't look bored. Yes, Ronnie, I am.
I kinda did, just so I could screenshot myself in it and have it as part of the background, which is me circled, like, you know, as a picture for my desktop, if you will, for my computer. But that's really the only reason I wanted to do it. And am I among the only one thinking this, or does somebody else think this too? That Chris Jericho needs a new theme song?
Nope.
See, I listened to his theme song outside of AEW, so like it's a little overplayed for me.
Alright, Hayden, it's fine. We're already still in the first period. One, you spelled Sasha completely wrong, and her name's not Sasha Banks, Ronnie.
Did we have to pay for what? To be in Thunderdome? No, it was free. Unfortunately, Douglas, you cannot. But my co-host here just said so he was about to help you, and he might continue.
Yes, if you want to watch the game, Douglas, if you go to Google and search onhockey.tv, that is a website that will be able to appropriately deal with your request. It's a website that has all hockey games, including international hockey, Olympic hockey, AHL, OHL. Like, this website has like.
If it's broadcast on any sort of TV channel, or there's any way that it is broadcasted in general, it's on there. If it's hockey. Unfortunately, we can't actually show the screen or share the link as text due to copyright issues with YouTube's terms of service. Oh no, KK, never mind a black screen. They would literally gone. Brought down, striking out, finished.
Yep.
Because it is live copyrighted content, they would take it down immediately. I don't know. Like I said, I listen to Jericho's theme outside of wrestling, so.
It's not YouTube that copyrighted, Brandon. It's the companies that own the copyrighted content.
Yeah. You are not allowed to rebroadcast the NHL or any NHL game without the express written consent expressed consent of the NHL and the NHLPA.
To clarify, YouTube only takes down videos that break their terms of service, i.e., nudity, ridiculous violence, stuff like that. They don't.
Excessive cussing.
Don't take down content.
I don't know about Kevin Owens being thrown in there, Ronnie, but we're definitely getting a triple threat match with Cody, Roman, and Sammy.
I mean, to be fair, Brandon, they do have an NHL subscription service. I'm pretty sure NHL have their own network.
Yeah, but it's redonkulously expensive, like for the entire season, and then you have to you have to pay for the playoffs extra. But for just the regular season to be able to watch the entirety of every single game of the NHL, $120.
Damn.
Yeah, and that was like 5 years ago.
Wait,
NHL Live.
And Conman have probably contacted WWE and said, "Can I use this content for this video?" And
yeah, see now it's a Sportsnet. It's Sportsnet now, and the annual pass for Sportsnet now for the standard one is $150. The premium one that includes most leagues at the best price for hardcore sports fans, NHL, MLB, NBA, WWE, Bundesliga, and more. Double start on NHL, limited blackout supply, and it also includes out of market hockey and WWE network. Annually billed pass is $250. So yeah, it's quite expensive to watch sports because they group it all together as one big thing.
I don't know. They'd have a setup deal. WWE will probably have a setup deal for content, maybe 50% of your ad revenue for the videos and something else. I don't know. No, Ronnie, we're not putting a fan in the Hall of Fame because he sits in a wrestling.
What do you mean? They show the entire show, or do they show clips? Like Conman and Botch Guy.
They like the network. They put last month's Raw on the network a month after.
No. What do you mean, Conman and Botch Guy?
Oh,
no, I'm trying to what kind of? I know you've watched them is the thing, Tom. So what kind of how are they using the content, right? Is if they're using it as clips, that's fair usage to highlight it. If you're using still images, again, that's fair use. You can fight that and get that as what it is. If you're showing the entire show, you're gonna get dinged. I mean, I was, you remember KK? We had Smoobs, my internet son, had made a playlist of some of the most brutal matches in wrestling. This was leading into the Cody Rhodes versus his brother match at one of the AEW pay-per-views, I think. And he was showing me just some really bloody, gory matches, and we were reacting to them. And I had it as a small little thing in the corner, like where Tom is, and the rest of the screen was me on camera. And we had a black screen within 5 minutes, or within 10 to 15 minutes of the match starting, because of copyrighted content, and it had said that it was Impact Wrestling who had requested it be taken down. Even though, technically speaking, what I was doing was within fair use of their product.
Yeah, but you've got to prove that, not them. And good luck getting a lawyer to be able to defend that in court, because it will cost you a hell of a lot of money, which is normally not worth it.
Yeah.
Not sure. I'd have to look that up, Hayden.
How are they putting? I don't know, Tom. I'd have to look at their content.
If they're doing it for clips, KKs, and not the whole show, then that's fair use, and they'd probably just have the understanding with WWE who realised that.
Oh,
Because
Jones. All right,
extreme.
thanks. You were very welcome for the content. Uh,
Kraken.
I don't know who you're saying is trash, but we definitely want the Kraken to win. But it is currently nothing going into the first intermission. Shots were 6-5 in favor of Kraken, I think it said. And we're gonna head to the first intermission. Where I don't know. I'm gonna go get a cup of coffee. I think that's about all I need to do for intermission, Tom, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, I'll be right back. That's the only thing that I can think of is that they've got enough money that they've gotten express permission to use a small corner. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, Wheezy, we are Leafs fans. And Kraken fans. Hey, how you doing, Jay? Thank you for the Wicked Kraken logo. Yes, you would get a massive double for that, KK. You cannot show the live wrestling. Like, there's a reason why when reactors go into street, like when people do their reactions at an event, they only show their face. They never show the actual ring. Because WWE will still ding you for that. Because you're still broadcasting their event, which is still live on TV, so it's still the same concept. You're still redistributing that live content a different way because it's being filmed by their own cameras. The main reason why I could do it at that hockey game, KK, is because it was a small company and they probably don't know I did it. Like I theoretically shouldn't have shown you any gameplay from that hockey game that I was at. They don't tend to like that. Exactly, Avatar. Most you get is a claim on that one, KK. They don't. Most music is a copyright claim, not a copyright strike. Strike takes down the video. Claim just takes your revenue. What are you going on about, Jones? Oh, really? It's worth it for the problem is, Jay. You've got a network, tape library. Like, company's worth that. Yeah. Yeah, no one wants to see a naked Jesse.
All right, I'm back. Tom, if you wanted to take the rest of this intermission, that's up to you.
It.
What?
Really? Like cake.
Oh, you went and got cake while I was gone?
No, I'm going to get cake. I've been waiting for you to get back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let me catch up on. I think it's like $12.99 or something like that. It's part of my cable subscription, so I just pay the bill. I don't know exactly how much it is. Pay like $130 for my cable and internet package. The KK at that rate, I don't know. They would probably have to have had permissions to do that. Wheezy, yes, I am a Leafs fan, then Kraken fan. So I'm guessing you are a Leafs fan as well. Snorlax is quite a powerful normal type Pokemon, so he makes up for it. If you can get him with moves like Belly Drum and Recycle, you belly drum to maximize your attack. Hopefully you can tank the hit. Citrus Berry procs. Use Recycle, hits your Citrus Berry again. And yeah, the flames are I'm not sure what they're doing. They're hanging in there, but like it's not looking good for them this year. By the way, if you're curious, the stats that come up on the screen are current up to literally the start of this stream, and the score is a live score. So that's how we're able to keep you guys posted, and updated, and whatnot. That's a weird question, Jones. That's a weird question. But the one that comes into mind is what's my okay? Well, then what's my answer? Because I had a few come to mind, and then I went something more. I went something more humanoid, and immediately I had a vision of a Pokemon pop into my brain. So what do you think my answer is? No, it's fun. Because, like, I mean, you don't think about it. It's like... Metapod. Well, he is meta, so, I mean, it is meta, so... Probably. No, I was probably going to say, which one's the female, the final form of Ralts, but female? Where you just... Yeah, Gardevoir.
They want the waifu.
Yeah. The first one that came to mind was Blissey, because she got that chunk, you know?
Oh, so you want to be Mr. Popo's love?
That's
Right.
Jinx. Said Blissey.
Yeah, and Avatar says Jinx.
Yeah, Jinx. Jinx could. Yeah, Jinx comes to mind. You know, both Mr. Popo and Jinx got recolored because of cancel culture.
Yeah.
They're both blue now. Or one's purple and one's blue.
Please don't screen record our content, Brandon.
You're welcome to clip it and send me the clip.
But you screen recording it, please don't.
Yeah.
It's our content.
Hit that like bottom. Yeah, hit that like bottom. You gotta spell it right, honey.
Why don't put any hot drinks in a glass, Jamie? I don't trust these heat-proof glasses.
Yeah, because this kid's a dipshit.
On TV, this is a live reaction, as the title clearly states.
Bro, he put ice cream in it first. He super cooled the glass with ice cream and then poured hot beverage on top of it. The glass is going to react violently.
Oh yeah, you don't put hot and cold together. Imagine if Jesse could say that while being in person. Yeah, I thought you the same cake was not whipped cream cake. Still cake to it, haven't I? Yeah, I've heard Batman's going to become the main character in it. Yeah, we don't want to know that fact, thank you, Jones. Well, considering the fact there's literally nothing going on, Jones, there's nothing to get you intrigued about. Yeah, I'm not playing that game today. No, we're not stoned. It's literally a... Can we not take 2 minutes while in intermission before we talk for like a solid 30 minutes? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Buck. You know, one way to keep us engaged to you is you talk to us as well. I'm not going to be the one to instigate 100% of the conversations.
Yeah. Sorry, we've had, sorry, I was watching something that Jamie sent. We've had bots that come in that promote inappropriate sites and whatnot, so we have to have slow mode on to make sure that they don't spam our chat, as well as we have people who literally decide that it's fun to come in and spell inappropriate words one letter at a time. So it's to stop them. We had people like well, I don't want to say names, but we've had accounts come in where literally their message, 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 but it was all in like a minute span, and they were paragraphs.
Steve. Oh God, Steve was annoying.
So it's to allow a fair shake for everybody to participate in the chat. Nope, anybody with the blue name and the wrench is definitely a moderator. I might be a little bit stoned. I do partake in marijuana as a medication, so it does, make me a little loopy sometimes.
Get some paracetamol or something, Buck. To make yourself feel a bit better.
Jamie, it's because they put ice cream in it first.
I've seen it happen at work, Jamie. Like, for example, if someone's just had an ice cream sundae and you put that glass in the dishwasher, that thing goes boom. And I've had it happen more than once.
Thank you.
They were not very good glasses. We do watch South Park.
No, that literally looked like he took like a scoop of vanilla ice cream and dropped it into the glass. I've got the Kraken to win for anybody who had said Kraken win today.
Of course, Kraken win. Peace out, Ronnie. See you back in like half an hour when you come back.
I haven't watched South Park in ages, but I used to watch a lot of South Park. When I was in like a transitional housing shelter. Basically, it wasn't, you weren't necessarily homeless, but you weren't exactly not. You had your own room. You cooked for yourself. You cleaned after yourself. Like, it was, what it was. But oh, okay, whatever.
Yeah, there's nobody announced for the 2023 Hall of Fame.
South Park. When I was in this transitional housing shelter, I watched like seasons 3 to like 9 or 12 or so. We watched a ridiculous amount of South Park over a year.
Not confirmed, Jamie. Is it confirmed?
What?
Or is that just a rumour? Petition Hall of Fame.
Well, he's asked to be put in there. I make reference to that in one of the tracks that I wrote that'll never be released on YouTube. Because it makes reference to another song that doesn't exist anymore. Because they never recorded it.
Yeah, Brandon. And guess what? The father that he killed was Eric's father as well. Dun dun dun! Eric killed his own father. I don't know if they did that one.
4-2 Kraken? Alright, so I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm very... I'm
set to headline. Has it been officially announced, Jamie, or are you just rumouring that?
I don't know how to pronounce your name, but it's 0-0. We just started the second period. Shots are 6-5 in favor of the Kraken, and the Kraken did not get that very well into the San Jose zone. San Jose will pick it up and send it back towards the Kraken zone, lightly in, picked up by the Kraken defense. They'll take a minute or a second to look. Kraken are already changing, so nothing doing on that dump in. All the way up into the Kraken zone from the San Jose zone to the San Jose player who battles nicely, gets it in the zone, still on his stick, passes up to another one of his players who gets taken out along the boards, and the Kraken will play it now. Not very well, almost lost it there. There we go. And they break out. This looks like a good attack for the Kraken. Around the net. I think mine was Stan. Like he's just kind of like the regular kid out of them. And not to mention he's a horny little guy too. So like that sounds like me in a nutshell.
They ruined Stan in the later seasons.
Oh, do they? I only watched
really insufferable. Yeah, they really started making Stan insufferable in later seasons. My transition to Randy. Fucking Randy is amazing now. Really, Ike? Out of all the characters you
kick the baby. Don't
kick
kick the
like
baby.
Maybe 4 or 5 minutes of screen time in the entire series. Probably KK.
Oh, we got a first goal being called. Will Kraken get a goal on this power play? They enter into the zone. It's in the near side corner. A battle right there. Moved up a little bit. Picked up by San Jose. In behind the San Jose net now. Passed around to number, I can't even see. Attempted shot. Didn't get through. Slapped out by San Jose down the ice. And will be played in behind the net by Martin Jones. It is Martin, right?
Yeah. You leave Kyle alone. I never really liked Craig, to be honest. I've never really been one of Craig.
You know what I want to know, and how this hasn't gotten like flagged or whatever by them or for them, is how did they get away with calling the single black kid in town Token?
His name's Tolkien.
No, they call him Token.
His name is Tolkien, like the author of Lord of the Rings.
No.
Yeah?
Is it? You know it's a play. It's a play on words, you know.
Yes, I know why they named him Token. It's South Park. Out of all of the things that you think they could get done for, I think that was one of the least offensive things they did, dude. Come on, it's South Park.
No, I feel like he should have a different name besides what they named him. We hope so. Well, the power play is over, so whoever called a goal on the power play is wrong. Megaton? What? Okay, now you've made a reference that I don't get.
Hey, you leave Megatron alone.
Oh, that's right too. Mega's short form for Megatron. I forgot that that's canon.
Yep.
Or is it canon when it comes from a flashback? I don't know.
He's also adopted.
What?
Apparently. They've made so many references that she's adopted. Like, but then we've seen Lois give birth to her. Like, what's canon? Is Meg adopted or not?
Hey RJ, how's it going? The Kraken. No surprise there. You know, I'm half tempted to go and start one of these like sports betting things and just bet on Boston to win. Put $10 on Boston to win. $10 on Boston to win.
Yeah.
Because like they've only lost. Tom, in all of this, oh, that's not what I wanted to open. I want to open this. Hold up. In all of this season, they've only lost 13 games out of the 55 they've played.
Yeah, it's impressive.
Oh, wow. It took the Florida Panthers overtime to beat the Ducks? Wow. How the mighty have fallen this season.
Yeah.
56. Huh. Oh, well, including today's game. Like, I don't have that on my stats sheet, so it's not updated for the games that are happening today. It's updated to basically, what was it? When did I do it? Like 3 p.m. today. So if the game hadn't happened as of 3 p.m., I don't have it on my stats. Let's see. Yeah, like they've literally only lost 13 games out of 56. Yeah, you don't have to apologize, Avatar. It's fine. NHL standings.
Oh, thank you for the like, dude.
I'm gonna have to make it again this year. Damn it. Yep. I was looking to see if there was one maybe like Sportsnet did that I could just start copying and pasting, but no. Oh, Leafs game tomorrow against Buffalo.
Yep. Hey Bridget, how you doing?
2-1 for Kraken? Alright, maybe. Maybe. Who knows? Oh, gets a hit straight into the boards for it. Come on, ref.
I'm good, I'm good. Glad you're doing well.
That sucks. Thanks for the information there, Lucas. I have no idea how betting works, so... My $10 gets me $3.50. Oh, hey, that's still $13.50 that I'm getting paid back. If I can get $3.50 every game, bet guess right on every game for at least one team. It's $287 for the year. I mean, that's not much, but you put that back into your bets and
Yeah.
good luck to the Avalanche then. They're going to need it.
Yeah, you need to beat the Flames. Winnipeg doesn't have anything on any of our teams, so go beat them anyway. But
they don't necessarily need to beat the Flames. The Flames aren't catching the Kraken anytime soon. They're in no trouble.
Every Flames loss is more of a distance between us and them.
Yeah, but you care too much about a team that's never going to catch us. The Kraken have 10 points over the Calgary Flames, and they've had that 10 point.
That much?
Yeah, it's like 10 points, bro. The Flames have 63. The Kraken have 70. It's almost 10 points. 7 points. I'm worried more about the Oilers, who are 2 points behind. And do have the scoring power and the ability to wreck Seattle's day. Who? New York Islanders is out week to week because of lower body injury tonight. Who's out, RJ? And I've you know what? I honestly, I give Tom a lot of crap for critiquing you, but you gotta have stuff straight. Like, Oh, there you go. You gotta have stuff straight, because, like, people are reading that trying to get updates and don't know who the hell you're talking about. Or the other day you said that Buffalo was playing 2 games at the same damn time. You know?
Yeah, you know what's helped? I think helped this short, Jamie. I can actually pick the thumbnail now. If you record a short on Android phones, they actually let you pick the thumbnail. Whereas if you upload it on computer, it still doesn't let you pick it, which I still think is stupid. But yeah, so it definitely helps that I can go and find the best shot of whatever I'm reviewing and get a nice thumbnail. I don't know. That's just what it's called, digestive.
Yeah, that's what I'd seen Avatar.
The closest thing I can subscribe to, say, dude, is the closest thing it tastes like is a graham cracker.
What?
A digestive biscuit. The closest thing it tastes like.
Yeah.
Is a it's the easiest way I can describe it to somebody who doesn't have a digestive. Is it tastes like a graham cracker.
Oh, come on. How do you rip that so far wide?
Yeah, but it didn't taste like Galaxy, dude. Like, why brand it as a Galaxy digestive when it doesn't taste like Galaxy? I might as well just
I don't know.
buy
What does a galaxy taste like, Tom? Tell me. What does the Milky Way taste like?
It's kind of nougaty and covered in chocolate. Yes, you have a Milky Way over
there it is. The first goal. And it's not for us.
Yeah, you have it. Oh, what do you call it over there?
Call it Mars, by the sounds of it.
No, that is not a Milky Way. That is not a Milky Way. That's
what you described to me, Tom, sounds like a Mars bar.
Basically, a Mars bar and a Milky Way are different. Like, the nougat's a lot softer in a Milky Way, whereas in a Mars bar it's a lot denser and with caramel. So basically, what you call a Milky Way in America is what we call a Mars bar. Because I've had an American Milky Way.
But Mars bar is literally nougat wrapped in chocolate, which is what you just described.
Does it have caramel in it?
No.
Yeah, your Mars bar might be like our Milky Way then. They might have just swapped the names for some reason. I'd have to try an American Mars bar. Oh, yeah, there you go. Our Mars bar definitely doesn't have nuts in it. I'm a nougat wrapped in chocolate. Nice! I want to be wrapped in chocolate. Nope, I will verify.
You're a nougat wrapped in chocolate, Bill.
I've tried the Three Musketeers bar, Jamie. It's not that nice. And it's more texture similar to Mars bar than it is Milky Way.
You know what bar I liked, and I'm not prejudiced. I don't know.
I've tried a Three Musketeers bar, Jamie. I will verify it tastes more like a Mars bar than it does Milky Way.
Bounty? Have you ever had Bounty?
What?
You ever had Bounty?
Yeah, fucking love Bounty.
Bounties are awesome. I thought that because it was just coconut wrapped in chocolate that I wouldn't appreciate it, but they're quite nice.
Oh god, I love coconut. I do love a good Bounty. The only thing that's getting covered in chocolate is your hand going around whatever you want it to go around, KK. That's the closest you're getting to any chocolate thing covered tonight.
You could probably cover Mrs. KK in chocolate and have some fun with that.
Trying to be PG here, dude.
What?
I'm trying to be PG here.
It was PG. Mildly suggestive
No,
themes.
but now I want to see more non-PG things.
Oh, it's so much fun.
Yeah, we're not, but YouTube doesn't like it. Thanks for the great, a wooden toilet seat. Why would I not want a £570 wooden toilet seat?
So, just want to mention that Jones is a
Oh, no, you can definitely
useless
make
pile of crap,
jokes, they're not gonna
and
do
that goal for San Jose was scored by a Kraken.
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we're trying to clean up our language a little bit, so hopefully YouTube doesn't snipe us with their orbital laser.
Like they have been doing every single stream for...
Exactly. KK is that dirty, a pig looks at him and goes, "Damn!"
It was, yeah, I know it was by Logan Couture, but the only reason he gets that goal is because the Kraken player won the face-off back towards Martin Jones, and Jones just didn't play it well. Oh, excuse me.
And nice ball. Nice, KK. Yeah, I'm generally surprised as well, but I knew I'm gonna guess this thing's gonna cost like $3,000. Why is that? No. Just no.
Yep, Kraken are going to the box.
This is not going our way. Yeah, I know, KK. Through, Jamie. Through. Hey Rosa, how you doing? Nice. Hey Nick, how you doing? KK, if I wanted to make that toilet chair, all I had to do is get a basic chair and got a hole in it and drill a tub under the bottom.
Or a
That
bucket.
chair for probably like a tenner. Oh, Jamie Link's a £750 toilet chair. It's literally just a normal chair with a place you can go toilet on the bottom of it. Nice. I have, yes. I like the pickup lines, book, and clearly one of them worked.
Dave.
What's up?
I was coming over to say what's up to you. Not to you, so
Oh.
over to Joe.
Fuck.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
Look at me being the bearer of bad news. Hey Dave, how's it going? Your team just got scored on.
Yeah, typical.
You're not even paying attention to the hockey game.
Yeah. Was on commercial until like just now. We came back, won a face-off, came back into the zone, scored.
Hey Tom.
Hey, Lucky. Tom, Dave said hi, by the way. I don't know if the mic picked him up.
Hi,
or not.
Dave.
He says hi. You know what, Borg? Let's leave the dirty pickup lines out of the chat for now, because like Tom said, we're trying to clean it up and.
If you do want to read the dirty pickup lines, they're all in my chat.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, I found them funny, and they're not enough to get flagged. But yeah, if you wanted to read them, they're generally in mine. I know, it's not going good, Lucky.
Oh, those are terrible, Borg. No, I agree, Lucas. They definitely need to score one before the end of this this period. They got just over 2 minutes left to do it. What's going on, Landon?
Sammy, that's what I think, mate. So London.
Yeah, my team's losing as usual. I watch and they lose.
Go away then, Dave. He really does, Nick, definitely.
And so when you looked at me, my eyes were kind of like,
Yeah. Well, Philadelphia's having a good night. Or a good day, at least.
Think you can do another twin tail tomorrow when I go out?
Pardon me?
Think you can do another twin tail tomorrow when I go out?
Yeah, you're gonna have to wait till intermission, though.
Okay. Because the last little bit that I have, I left at my friend's place.
I'm not the biggest on KO. I've seen his face too much.
You know, he's no substitution for Stone Cold, but he kind of sort of is an alright substitution for Stone Cold, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Is that just commercial or is that intermission?
Commercial.
Okay. I don't get it. Why go to commercial like 55 seconds before the intermission?
You're a commercial. Nice, bro. Yeah, I don't mind KO helping Sammy, but I'd rather Sammy win it cleanly. They're going to take it to give it Sammy, just let him have the win himself and let him earn the win.
Sorry. Fire that unit. Oh!
Probably 12.
I'm surprised because like most like TikToks and shit like that start off muted. That already looks yummy. Meat and potatoes, you had me.
The potatoes alone had me.
Oh, okay. There was a lot more than 55 seconds left. More like a.
Hello, Rosa. English, please. I can't Oh, no goal.
There was a lot more than 55 seconds left. There was more like almost 2 minutes still.
Ooh, did they put mozzarella cheese over top?
Okay.
Back in 10 minutes.
Yeah, the Sharks are playing. I agree with the commentators. The Sharks are playing really well today. Like, this does not look like a team that's bottom of the league.
Yeah, looking good tonight.
Yeah, really are. Just goes to show that, like, you know, even the worst teams can play like a top ranked team when they really want to. No, why are you going behind the net? Get it out. There you go, out. You're going to do nothing with it because they're going to change 30 seconds before the end of the period, giving the San Jose Sharks the last attempt at the net. There it is. Knew that was happening. Literally was play-by-play calling it. San Jose's playing really well, and Kraken just really aren't.
Yeah, they are. Yes, we heard the Edge's facing theory, considering the fact it's one of the only things that advertised for tonight's show.
Yeah, and Finn Balor's going to come out and interfere in it, leading to a match between Edge and Finn Balor at WrestleMania. Because we got to see that for the 1000th time. Alright, Tom, I went first last time. Do you need anything?
Just gotta quickly go ditch my water back in the fridge.
Alright, quickly do that, because I need a couple minutes. Mustafa Ali versus Dolph Ziggler. Oh, I called that last goal. I knew as soon as it turned over that it was going the other way for a goal. I literally said, and now the Sharks will have the last shot on goal, and there it is. Oh, excuse me.
And girls say they want brand new Uggs. This is what you do.
Is that spray foam? Those are ugly. Very, very ugly.
Like, yeah, that ensures that that glass does not move. That ensures that phone is completely fucked.
I'm back.
Alright. Well,
Very low, Rosa. Yeah, they're not. Of course, they're not doing fast lanes. When could you expect them to be fast then? week, yeah, we really haven't had a great great landing. And better than ever, I'm back. There you go.
That's cool.
Is that good enough for you, KK?
My eagle.
You had to sacrifice an entire axe to do it, though. I'm not about that.
I mean, like, if it's an old, useless axe, why not?
Thank you, Landon, for saying bless you.
I have a hug you. Thank you for the book.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I need to step away for a moment, so I will be right back. Be right back. Please stand by. Here we go. Tom, you're in charge.
I'm going to sit. Thank you. No, we've got another like 40 minutes. I'll probably redirect the raw stream probably. Yeah, sure, Jamie. I'll tell you what happened. Climb in bed, start reading that book, and then in about 5 seconds, it would never get read. Actual books, not very often. Very, very knockout with a book in my hand. I should really get into some audiobooks. Damn, that's good. Yeah, the books of Game of Thrones were really incredible. Damn, it never ended. You never got around to finishing the last one. Damn you, George R. R. Martin! Fair enough. Hey, how you doing, Toto? No, they're just hoop-shaped chips made by Lay's. I think they're made by Lay's, or are they KP? No, they're KP. Yeah, they're just hoop-shaped. They're not from Lay's, but yeah, they're just hoop-shaped chips. Yeah, good, yes. No idea, Gus. No idea, mate.
Come back. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back.
Hit play when you're ready.
Thank you very much for standing by while we were gone. Cooperate.
And somebody had and who didn't mute their microphone on a microphone level. I'd like to point
I was
out.
not expecting that. I was just scrolling through and then that just drops out in front of me.
I mean, I had a
This dropped
big
out?
be right back screen. So
This could drop down in front of me.
I mean, I could hear everything you were doing.
oh.
Yeah, you left yourself unmuted.
Yeah, you didn't hear anything important.
No. I just made sure you were muted on my stream in case you were
Yeah.
talking about anything sensitive.
Well, I leave
Because I don't know
I
if-
leave myself unmuted. That way, if you need my attention, I can quickly go, "Yeah, Tom, what's up?" But Lucas, you're not wrong. We need to get a bunch of goals, and we need to get them fast. 1, 2, 3 in the first 15 minutes at the very least. Lennon. I personally feel like the Kraken are going to get eliminated in the first round. I as much as I hate to put that on them, they're going to get eliminated in the first round. It's their first year into the playoffs. They're kind of choking under the pressure right now. I don't think that they're going to be able to play playoff hockey and win.
You might want to watch this.
They might get like a game or two, but they're definitely not getting a series. I don't think.
By the way, Jamie, is that an official football?
Coke in there,
Yeah.
and they're gonna add Mentos. That's the second bottle so far.
This guy's an idiot.
But to blow up his girlfriend.
No, he's taking
Huh.
all the fizz out of it. If you want a reaction, stop squeezing the bottle.
I honestly thought Umbro died. I've not heard anything about that
2
company
years
in a long time,
It's 10
Jamie.
years of pop and it's barely even.
And still, that's cheap. £49 for a top. Like, I swear they used to be like 60.
I wish I could hear what she's saying because she was very uncomfortable for just them pouring pop.
Well, let's hope we have a good period this time, Avatar.
That's as well as going. Okay.
Really? Yeah, £49.
It's the 8th bottle.
I'm generally shocked
9.
at how cheap that actually is.
That's a lot of Mentos. Oh
I
my
I
god,
swear
that's a
football
lot
cups
of
used to be a
Mentos.
lot more expensive, Jamie.
She's looking at it like, I don't know.
Happen to be really cheap.
That's 10 bottles. It's 20 liters and like probably 20 packs of Mentos. Oh, 22 liters. They put a 11 bottle. Yo, he's about to send his woman to the moon? 12-2 dude. So far. Oh my god, dude.
Don't sneeze, dragon, or you'll blow us to the moon. Remember that from the Looney Tunes when they're in the room filled with bombs and dynamite? Don't you sneeze, you idiot dragon.
Bro, 13 bottles.
What the?
$14 bottles. Bro, at this rate, her skin's probably starting to dissolve.
Yeah, that can't feel comfortable.
15 bottles of what? Oh, it's all diet though too.
That's what you're supposed to use, is Diet Pop and Mentos.
Oh, 16 bottles, bro. 17 bottles.
That's...
And I don't know how many fucking Mentos, but that is 17 fucking bottles.
She's starting to dump them out now herself. They're like, here, we gotta get the Mentos ready. You start pouring these.
19 bottles, they're double fisted now.
Okay, so what? For context, guys, he's watching a video. There's a woman. She's sitting in like a bin.
Here, I can show it. There's nothing inappropriate about it. She has a bikini on.
Yeah. Just for context, because she's sitting in a bin.
Hold this.
She's sitting in a bin. No, it's the one in the top corner. White light. She's sitting in a bin, and they're literally pouring. They've sealed it up and have her head poking out of another bin that they've put over top.
Yeah, you can kind of see there.
Right.
Talk
So
about
they
you,
basically created a container out of two containers. No, I don't think it.
Oh, one drop.
Anyway, so they've added what, 19 or 20 bottles of
23 bottles.
23 bottles of Diet Coke into this tub. The bottom tub.
24th.
The bottom tub is literally almost full of diet soda, of Diet Cola.
They have 24 diet.
Because you're supposed to do the Mentos and Coke trick with Diet Coke, not the regular Coke.
25.
It will
Yeah,
work.
regular doesn't explode anywhere near as much.
Yeah, it'll still work, but it doesn't go off nearly as much with the regular stuff. I think it has something to do with the aspartame.
Well, there are 25 bottles of Coke. That is over 50 liters of Coca-Cola in that thing. This woman is gone.
Ooh, what? Who wants me now?
Jack.
It's just some classic man. I don't remember that.
26. Oh, that poor girl. $27 bottles. Oh my lord. Oh no. He took a sip.
I've got an interesting question, Dave. I'm actually going to go and answer. What explodes more with Mentos?
You did?
Actual branded Diet Coke or cheap Coke? I think we need to answer that question.
How big is it? He goes to get hers. It was like, nah.
Like 5 minutes, Pablo.
That's a smart way to do it, right?
That's the 27 bottle. The 26 got sprayed all up in there. Is her face went? The friend did it. Oh shit. Are you good? Oh, and they're mint.
Yeah, Mentos are mint.
Bro, she has her fucking face in there.
She's got to keep her head out of that. Or she's going to drown in pop. Fizz.
Oh, yeah.
I could read her lips. She's like, I can't even breathe in there because all the pop. It's 27 bottles times that by 2. It's like 54 liters of fucking pop, bro.
Language, please. I'm
Sorry.
trying to clean it up.
Sorry.
It's all good. It's new, so.
This chick's about to die.
They're about to dump in like 20 packs of Mentos now. At the same time, she can't even put her head into this container because of the carbon. Like, you ever burp and have it come out your nose when you've drank a lot of pop? Imagine trying to breathe inside of that.
Or you go to take a mouthful of pop out the bottle, like a little fucking bottle, and you end up inhaling the fumes by accident. Yeah. Oh, they got a knife so they can cut her out if everything goes bad. Bro, this is gonna go horribly wrong. You're about to lose your girlfriend. If she was she's not gonna be after this.
Well, see, here's the thing: is I would hope that they would have tested how reactive this is first, right? To know that she's gonna pretty well be okay.
Probably not.
All right, here's the third period. Looks like we might actually get a break in between this game without live redirecting. It's gonna be like 6:30 by the time we're done, if that.
Oh snap! They're giving her a snorkel.
I would be done. I'd be done. I can't do it. Like, I can't have my face in the water and use the snorkel. It feels weird to have like be submerged and breathing. All right, Avatar. Catch you in a few. Yeah, man, they can't give up. They've got to do this.
Do it already.
Would have done it with a piece of card versus my hand, but. Check the seal.
There they're in.
Too much pop and not enough Mentos.
It's not even that. There's no carbon in it because it's not sealed.
Not to
It can't
mention
build
she's
up.
sitting in it and they squeezed the bottles so that way now you could see it was foaming up coming out of the bottles. Hey, I'm happy for that for you, Kev, because I know you prefer baseball to anything else. Oh, Philly's smoking the Calgary Flames. What are you doing, Tom?
What?
What are you doing?
Oh, randomly watching shorts.
Yeah, I figured you were doing something besides watching the hockey game. You've been awfully quiet.
Hey, Linda, go Kraken, go!
Yeah, I agree. Go Kraken. I mean, the Sharks are winning, and it sucks, but go Kraken. You know, I'm willing to put money on it though that the Kraken will win a cup before the Leafs do. Big save by Reiner there. Bless you, by the way.
There you go.
You know what hurts the most?
Being so close.
And having so much to say and
But
not
then
being
just
able
walk
to
away.
and can't hold the freaking pen. Careful, you're.
Shit, thank you.
You should probably go deal with that.
Yep.
What's going on? What's up? What's up?
By the
What's
way,
up?
this is taking like half a fucking century for me to watch this. But he made like silicone molds and like epoxy resin things, and it's Super Mario.
Oh, the shells.
Yeah, it's a little stand thing. He's meticulously doing good work on this shit. Like,
Just out.
oh, okay.
I got it. Just not the way I had it. Wait, did this loop or is he making more of them?
He's still doing it. This will say, it's
Oh,
done.
that's how he gets the white ring for the bottom of it. I
Yeah.
see. Not looking good for the Kraken, by the way.
No, it's not.
Okay. A little motorized thingy in the bottom.
Yeah, take the phone. Thank you.
Little motor thing. He's doing some soldering now. Shrink wrap the cables. I mean, like, he fully took apart the part that this thing's supposed to be into to make his own little base.
That sounds like a cool adventure,
yeah.
Kev. That sounds like something really cool to do. Sorry, I'm just catching up on chat now. Alright, Lucas, if you haven't already, if you could smash the like and subscribe button on your way out, that'd be appreciated. What happened to this? Oh, that
This
one.
one.
Menu.
That pickle one fucks with me.
I want to do that now. Now what we can even do.
We can't because we don't have oil.
Oh, true.
I knew what that.
That's such a waste, though. How much you leave left inside?
I highly doubt that.
Color the oil, yeah. That egg one just really bothered me.
Yep. Sushi donuts.
Wait, what? No. Go get the ketchup right now. Like, that's not a demand. That's a. I want to see things out of curiosity on the door at the bottom. Does that look like you could punch a hole in something, though?
Yep. Totally. 100% could.
Okay. I think Jones always kind of sucked, Gus. Yeah, they've been relying on Grubauer for the last little bit. And I don't know, maybe Gruby needed a rest, but it doesn't help when your team's not scoring in front of you.
Yep, I agree. Everyone not being that great today.
Either the Sharks were pulled up or the Kraken really sucked. One of the two. Like, I don't think the Kraken have played that bad.
It's not one of the two, it's a little bit of both.
Probably.
Kraken's had an off day and fucking the Sharks just fucking pulled their fucking socks up over their fucking shit.
Yeah. That was close. That was a good chance for the Kraken there. Reimer came up really big. I don't remember him being this good. I really don't.
Why are you throwing these out?
Huh?
Why are these over here thrown out?
That's a question to ask Jessie. She might have just put them there because she doesn't know where else to put them. And she can't just leave things in here.
Yeah, Edge isn't winning it, Joseph. Finn's going to cost him. And Dominic's going to cost him. They're not putting the belt on Edge.
Probably the same deal. Those are hers, though. I know. Yeah, Tom, this is going to be done by like 6:30. You sure you want to jump right into the next one? Or, like, we could take 30 minutes and get a stretch.
We can take a break in between.
Yeah, I think we take 30 minutes or 25, 30 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Maybe more like 20, 25 minutes. I think at this point, you're better off as the Kraken to work with what you got, Gus. You're not a young team in the sense that the players are young, but they're a young team in the sense that they're new to the league, and they've just built this team. The team's clearly there's the skill there to win. I say you make do with what you got this year, and if it doesn't work during the off season, maybe try and pick up a couple components that you feel are missing. Tom, what do you think, Mr. Color Commentator?
I agree. Definitely work with what you've got. You're never going to get your team to gel together, especially being all, new, if you're going to constantly trade. Like, the core team isn't going to get used to each other and come together as a team if you're going to constantly keep swapping players out. The reason why the Leafs work so well is a lot of the players have been there for a while. Like, a lot of good teams have their mainstay, and then they build upon that. Whereas we haven't got the mainstay yet because it's the second year in. Who's going to be our mainstay? Who's going to be the core of the team? We don't even know that yet. You can't build upon a core team if you haven't established your core team.
Who's the guy that you really like from Kraken? He scores just about every game. Or he's got like 20 goals this year. He's like 20 years old. 20 years old or something.
Yeah. Leading the NHL rookies on most points and goals this year.
Oh wow, good for him. Good for him. That means he might get a shiny trophy at the end of the year.
I think he'll get Rookie of the Year. Or whatever they call that award.
Well, that's what I was saying, is he's going to get a nice shiny trophy.
The only thing I'm building around a Hull is a wall so he can't come into the ice, Jamie.
I personally feel like that's where the Leafs need to make a trade. As great, you picked up Ryan O'Reilly, and he's clearly going to be a good addition to the Leafs and be very helpful on our front line. But I feel like we need at least one more experienced player on the back line, on our defensive line.
Definitely.
But let's speculate here a little bit. If the Kraken were to pick up, okay, I know you don't know names or whatever, but if we were to pick up something somewhere, a position, right, left or right wing, center, left or right defense, or a goalie, what would you say we need, or they need?
Kraken.
If they were to trade for somebody. Oh, there's a face wash by Vlasic.
Yeah, it's tough because we haven't had our backup goaltender all year. So it's hard to tell how our goaltending is going to be going forward with us being on our third goaltender a lot of the time.
Wait, Jones is the third pick?
Yeah. One of the current injured players is our backup goaltender. He's been out all season.
Name?
Chris Dreiger, I think it is.
Drieger?
Yeah, that dude. Chris Dreiger. Something like that.
So really,
And
it's
he's
been
out.
the backup goalie, which was supposed to be Grubauer, and Grubauer's like eventual backup.
I think Grubauer has always been our starter, but our backup's been out. So Jones has basically been our backup for the entire season. So how our backup goaltender is going to do, I don't know, because we've not played this year. It's hard to tell if we need a new goaltender, if our backup might be amazing.
Yeah.
I can't really think of many weaknesses.
I think that
we haven't
that the Kraken could go for one more guy on the front line, another guy who can really put it past the goalie.
Yeah, I think that's what they need. What we need is a feeder. There's nobody on this team I can honestly say is a feeder.
Playmaker, you mean?
Yeah.
Like the guy who's gonna pass it and set up.
I can't honestly think of a full playmaker on the Kraken. You haven't got that guy setting up the goals. Like McCann is our top goal scorer, but I can't. He's always being set up by different people. Oh, there you go. Thank you, Gus. And then our backup goaltender's been injured for most of the season.
Kraken contracts. What other goaltenders? Goalies, the only ones. Yeah. With the amount that he's being paid, holy jeez, Kraken are spending a lot of money on goalies. $5.9 million for for Gruby, $2 million for Jones, and the one that's injured is another $3.5 million.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money on goalies.
No, you can't have mod.
So I figure you miss
That's a
100%
lot.
of the shots you don't take. Can I steal some?
That would be a question to ask her. And at that rate, I highly doubt.
You got to think Jones wouldn't have been on the team. Like, we'd only have 2 goaltenders. I mean, they're still expensive ones, but we've only got a third one because of the situation. I did hear, yes, me.
Wow.
I mean, Jones.
You know that's a damn good contract then, entry level contract. He Matthew Berniers.
No, they're not going to do an empty net, dude. 3-0 down, they're not pulling the goal.
Yeah, I doubt the Kraken are going to pull their goalie.
Oh, HGS. Fair enough. You're going to have to remember that, HGS. Yeah, you don't pull the goaltender if you're more than 2 goals down. I've seen them pull
What
it
do you
in
what do you
I've
call
never
him
seen-
now?
HGS.
But what would you call him based on the
I'd just call him V.
V?
This game is basically over unless Kraken can pull off.
What
a
happened to
wicked-
the HGS account though?
I don't know. Hopefully, melatonin. The Stars could easily have a winning streak. Like, any team can go on a decent winning streak, and if Sharks keep playing like this, they can definitely get a winning streak. Yeah, Kraken are doing very well this season. They're struggling on the road since the All-Star break, unfortunately. They came back from the All-Star break and their road trip...
They've been shut out twice since the All-Star break, let's be real here, and both of those shutouts were on the road.
Yeah, we've had a terrible road trip. I hope we've been pretty good, but road trip has been terrible. I wouldn't say under 3.5 goals is safe. Given the fact someone has to score one more goal to ruin that for you. Someone could easily get a goal.
Welcome back, Avatar.
I am glad you have returned.
So, Avatar, I got a question for you, just because I want to change the pace here. The game's kind of boring, because the Kraken are losing, and it's not even close. If you could change anything about Scarlet and Violet, what would it be?
The very long, drawn-out opening.
You and your long, drawn-out openings. That's a thing of Pokemon. It's not going anywhere. They're never going to change it.
But it really needs to, because it makes replaying the games very boring. Because you know you've got to spam through text. Or, if you've beaten the game once and you restart, have an option of skip intro.
Yeah, the problem is to restart, you have to entirely delete your save data these days.
Or have an option. Have you played the game before? Yes. Would you like to just get your Pokemon and start your adventure? Yes.
You know, specifically, I say that about all Pokemon games. I agree with you, Tom. But the one fundamental thing that there's really one that's kind of nitpicky, and then one that is like, this is the one that I would change, is I'd want everything to scale with you. So if I go and decide to do the grass gym first, it's at a level that's, beatable for me. If I choose to go and do the bug gym first, is same deal. Where it's kind of still a linear. Yeah, you can go where you want and whatnot, but you still have to do things in a certain order. Otherwise, you get effed in the
Dude,
end.
shut up! I'm allergic to your bullshit out here. Pokemon will never go for it.
But yeah, they need to do like a level scaling. It's not hard.
Yeah, like it needs to scale with badges. If ROM hacks can make it scale with badges, why can't actual Pokemon?
Right. And then the other thing that I would say is the model. If your models do not fit in the world you have created, then you need to create a bigger world.
Yeah.
I personally feel that they shrunk down a lot of Pokemon, and they're very hard to see, and I'd just make them bigger. I'd make them scale to the size of the player like they did in Sword and Shield.
Yeah.
Right, where when you get up, you know what? Just when they score from now on, I'm going to take a very English phrase and use it. Oh, bollocks.
Dodge animations would be nice.
Yeah.
But,
okay. Now, if we're going Pokemon, what I want to see in general is what was it?
Sparkle needs to be in the overworld like they did with Let's Go. Like, it made it so much easier to shiny hunt in the overworld because it had a sparkle animation. You didn't miss a shiny in that game.
Bro, it's a different color to what it's normally.
Yeah, but sometimes it's very subtle and you miss it.
That's why
you're also in a much more open world game where you run and barely pay attention.
Well, pay more attention then. If you're shiny hunting, you should be paying attention, not just running around.
What are you saying this to?
But to be fair, Avatar will give you a tip. Auto battle, they will not knock out a shiny Pokemon. So if you're shiny hunting, auto battle. Because you're obviously not trying to level up your Pokemon. If you go into an area, auto battle, and your Pokemon will not knock out a shiny. That's a very easy way of getting it in Scarlet and Violet, is finding a shiny, is auto battle. Let's see what they can do, Melatonin. Kraken into Paul Jones. There's no point pulling.
And if we're gonna, the other thing that I would add to the, and I said this from day one, is if you're gonna give us the option to throw out our Pokemon, I want the ability to just throw a Pokeball in the overworld, like they did in Arceus, where you could literally choose what Pokeball you wanted.
I really didn't like that mechanic.
I really liked that mechanic. I was hoping that it would be in the new games, and it wasn't. Especially with it being open world like that, like why can't I just walk up to a Pokemon and chuck a ball at it? If it doesn't work, then it battles me. Like that sounds like Pokemon to me.
Game.
Huh?
You gotta think Scarlet and Violet was in development a lot longer than Arceus was. So I think they released Arceus as it wasn't. Arceus was Arceus was developed by them, but they developed that quicker. So I'm thinking they were feeling out some features, and then they're going to might add those features that people like from that, combine the features people liked in Scarlet and Violet, and make a new game based off the feedback over the two games.
Yeah, and then you're going to need $600 to play it because it's going to be on another Switch. Or whatever the next gen Nintendo console is.
It needs to be on a new Nintendo console because the next Pokemon game will not be able to run on this.
Oh, and by the way, you were not kidding about the battery drain playing that off the dock. Holy jeez. I played for like an hour and a half on this while I was charging my other device, and it like just 50% of it.
Thank you.
And the console gets hot too.
Yep.
Oh, we're just about done here in the third.
We are going to make the playoffs, guys. Yeah,
Yeah, we're gonna make the playoffs. They're like the Leafs. They choke on bad teams sometimes. But then again, the Kraken have had a really bad road game since All-Star break, so...
What wattage or voltage or amperage do you suggest? Because, like, you can get them from 1 amp to 5 amps to 10 amps. Like, what is the recommended...
If you're playing with it plugged in while you're in handheld mode, go with a 1 amp. Because it will give it very slow trickle of power. You don't want it to get your battery up there and start negatively affecting your battery. You want to go with a low amp if you're going to be using it while it's plugged in. If you're just using it to charge quickly, then 5 amp. That will make your thing charge fast.
Yeah, but it's also, the thing is if the amperage on that 5 amp one is too much, you can cook your thing over time too. Still.
Sure. I think most places like.
Hold on.
Switch is very weird though, isn't it? With like their power cell, like it's.
What is the recommended
USB
charging
switch,
amperage for a Nintendo Switch?
Yeah, it's a weird setup.
It says input is 1 amp, output is 2.6. I have no idea what that means. It says input 100 to 240 V, 50 to /60 hertz at 1A. Output 5V in 3A /15 V 2.6A.
Very frustrating, Gus.
You know what?
Hopefully we'll bounce
and
back
to buy
on
one
Thursday
that's literally a fast charging like block thing for it with like an actual cord for it. I was just a quick little thing on Amazon, $22.
Yeah.
Okay, so it says nothing more than 2.6.
There you go. Nintendo's weird with power. Like it's technically not a USB-C.
No?
It is a USB-C connector, but the
It's
stuff they give you.
It's a data one.
Weird like. It's a weird setup. Like if you get like a. You've got to be careful with what USB-C stuff you get because some of it could literally just blow it up. It's very strange. Like you said, no more than 2.6 amp. Like yeah, Sharks won, mate. DH Sharks won. There's no let's go Sharks. They won. I'm sad.
All right, let's wrap up, Tom. Sorry, because I wanna potentially touch grass, as the saying goes.
We could touch Jesse's grass.
Come on, let's not go there. And I'm pretty sure that I went
that
first
was the
yesterday.
cleanest joke I'm gonna make, and you two don't know. It's clean, technically. Yes, really. Anyway, Dave wrapped up first yesterday, so I'll wrap up first today. Disappointing loss, but we will be back in about 28 minutes for Monday Night Raw. Thank you for watching. More. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you do. We will be live tomorrow for hockey, Thursday for hockey, Friday for hockey. I also think there's a Saturday and Sunday game. Like we're covering hockey most days this week. So if that's what you're into, check us out on hockey over the next few days. But until next time, guys.
Bye. Alright guys, you did hear it from Tom first. That is going to do it for this stream. We will be live a little bit after 7 maybe for Monday Night Raw, so about a half hour or so. We will see you then. Thank you very much to everybody who tuned in and smashed that like button. We appreciate that very, very much. But until next time, guys,
Peace out.
happy watching.